Kenny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor, y'all smash that like button for your boy. When you roll on in, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, if y'all could, do your boy solid. Smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. I don't know if y'all got word, but I don't know if y'all got word or y'all saw right, but the new Ring magazine and ESPN pound for pound list dropped right now. I don't know how much weight y'all put on, the official quote unquote right, the official pound for pound list or whatnot. Official meaning, the ones who get accredited right for making their votes right. Some people put a lot of weight on, the pound for pound list. Some people, think the pound for pound list a joke, right? Because when you really break it down, you really get into it. It can get murky, right? When you're talking about pound for pound and the official list or whatnot, right? Because we all know that really pound for pound, it's not a definite thing. It's not a definite list. It's not something that, right, that has a it's not something that has an exact science to it, right? It's basically a group of people, right, and what they think. And whenever you have a group of people, a person could be swayed either or, could be swayed either way. The reason some people don't give pound for pound, a whole lot of credit. What's good, quick? Let me say what's up to everybody in the building real quick before I get going. Let me not be rude. What's good? Shout out my guy, Slim Hustlers. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Slim Hustler. My guy, Come Back Too Bad. My guy, Quick, was good. Appreciate y'all sliding through. Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. We here for a good time, not a long time. We gonna go over these pound for pound lists real quick, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I see and what I think, right? And y'all can tell me if y'all feel like I'm crazy, or y'all can tell me if I'm on to something. How we always do it in this thing. Really appreciate y'all folks like do. But shout out my girl Queen. She said like and share. Appreciate that. But some people don't give a whole lot of weight to the official pound for pound list because they feel like the voters on the pound for pound list could be skewed, could be swayed, right, to vote a certain way. And the reason people feel like that is because a lot of these, pound for pound list voters, right, they work for these companies, right? ESPN has its own pound for pound list. ESPN also has a stable of boxes, right? You got the Ring magazine has its own pound for pound list, right? The owner of the Ring magazine actually has a promotional company and his own stable of boxes, right? So if Ring magazine is going to put out a pound for pound list, if the owner of it has a stable of boxers and his own promotional company, right, he's going to be more inclined to put his fighters on his list. If ESPN, right, is an accredited pound for pound list holder, and they have a promotional company, and they have a stable of fighters, right, they're going to be more inclined to put the fighters under their promotion or the fighters in their stable on the list, which is why a lot of people, right, I like myself, I only give the quote unquote official, right, pound for pound list so much, you know what I mean, credit, right? I look at them, I look at it for face value, right, to see what they thinking, where they going with it, and then I create my own pound for pound list because I feel like my list is just as or even more accredited as theirs because I personally don't work for nobody, so I don't have a reason to put a guy that worked for ESPN on my list over a guy that worked for the PBC or a guy that worked for the PBC over a guy that worked for ESPN because I don't work for either, right? But on the actual factual, right, list, you got, promotional companies with fighters on there. So sometimes people may feel like a fighter may get on their list just because he works for a certain promotional banner, right? And that does happen. Which is why, you got to be careful about, with these lists and where they putting people and why they putting people. Right. Shout out my guy, Big Tits. What's good, Big Tits? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Big Tits. What's popping with your five? What's good, buddy? TWT in the building. I see somebody else just came in the building real quick. I stepped away for a second. I'm about to show us. About to get my I forgot. About to get my life together. What's good, Don Jenkins? Appreciate you sliding through this, John Don. Don, if you could do your boy a favor. I don't know if it's your first time, but if you could not make it your last time, bro, to hit that thumbs up for your boy and subscribe to the channel. We talk this good boxing every day, not just today. We about to go over this pound for pound list real quick, and I'm gonna give y'all my thoughts on it because when I looked at it, something jumped out to me. What's good, BC? Appreciate you sliding through. Yo, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all help get your boy right this morning. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you slide on in. When I took a look at both lists, something jumped out at me on both lists. But we gonna go down there real quick. I'm trying to get y'all up out of here in about 30 minutes. I ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. I'm gonna try, right? You know how that go. Yo, what's good? Appreciate y'all folks sliding through. What's good, Miss Cassandra? Appreciate you sliding through this junk, Cassandra. My girl Jazz. What's good with y'all? Good people. Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy. We about to walk down. We about to go over this Ring Magazine pound for pound list first, and then we go get into the ESPN magazine list. Yo, I got 8 people in the build. I said ESPN magazine list. Then we gonna get to the ESPN top 10 list. Yo, I got 8 people. Oh shit, I feel like that. Yo, I got 8 people in the building. Can I get all 8 of y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy? If you ain't subscribed to the channel, can I get y'all subscribed to the channel? 11 people in the building. Y'all right on time because now we're about to get into the actual pound for pound list. We about to get into the actual list, right? So we can get into it. Cause I saw something, right? When I looked at it, something jumped out at me. Yo, y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Help get your boy. Right? I got 11 people in the building. I got 9 likes. I know more than 9 of y'all been through here because it's 11 of y'all in here now, right? Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy, brother. You just passing through. I know it's other people live. Let YouTube know they were live. Help your boy get in there. I'll go. Ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time, right? But let's go and get into it. We gonna start with the pound for pound list, right? Ring Magazine pound for pound list. Like I see something, like this to play. Like I see something. I see a play, right? I see what Ring Magazine did, right? Now, Ring Magazine, coming off Javante Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia, right? It's gonna be hard to leave Javante Tank Davis off these lists, right? Right. But we all know that they'll find a way to do it because they found a way, to leave Devin Haney and Jermell Charlo, right, off a lot of these lists, right? But I see the play. I see what they're doing, right? So Javante just beat Ryan Garcia, this Saturday. With a win that huge, right? It's gonna be hard to keep him off some of these lists, right? We're gonna start with the Ring Magazine. So the new Ring Magazine list broke, right? And these are the rankings. These are the rankings for the new Ring Magazine list, right? Number 1, they got Alexander Usyk. Number 2, they got Monster Inoue. Number 3, they got Terrence Crawford. Number 4, they got Errol Spence. Number 5, they got Canelo Alvarez. Number 6, they got Dmitry Bivol. Number 7, they got Vasil Lomachenko. Number 8, they got Josh Taylor. Number 9, they got Jermell Charlo. And number 10, they got Javante Tank Davis, right? Now, Ring Magazine, they put Javante Tank Davis into the top 10, right? Right? So that's something to celebrate about, right? They put Javante in the top 10. But let's look at the list again. I noticed a name that's not there, right? And this all equates, right? I see what the Ring Magazine did, and I'm gonna go tell y'all what ESPN did, right? I see what Ring Magazine did, right? Ring Magazine think they slick, right? They put, after Jermell Charlo got undisputed, they put Jermell Charlo in the rankings as number 10, right? He got undisputed and they made him number 10 under Vasyl Lomachenko, right? Under, Canelo Alvarez, who had just lost to Dimitri Bivol, who they also have in here, Canelo and Dimitri Bivol, right? They slid Jermell in there. Once Devin Haney beat George Kambosos and Devin Haney got undisputed, what they did was they had Jermell Charlo number 10. What they did was they bumped Devin up. They bumped Devin up, right, to number 10 after he won, right? So they had Charlo number 9 and they had Devin number 10. I had a problem with that as well, because you got fighters, right, who don't even have titles. Vasyl Lomachenko just being one, right? You got Vasyl Lomachenko up there who don't have a title at all. You got guys up there with only one title, right? Dimitri Bivol and Josh Taylor, right? And you slide in Devin Haney at number 10. So Devin Haney been sitting at number 10, for some while now, right? Exactly. Male should be top 5, Josh. I'm getting somewhere with it though. Shout out my guy Josh. So Josh see where I'm going with it, right? So they put him in number, like, stay with me, because it's a play here. Y'all see the play? Notice all the fighters that I'm naming have one thing in common. What's good, Rick? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. Glad you can make it. Shout out my guy Rick. What's good? Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy, whether you're here for a good time or a long time, right? Notice the fighters that I'm naming have one thing in common. We're gonna talk about it, right? So they've been sliding Devin Haney at number 10, for the last couple months since his Kambosos win, right? You got two undisputed champions, Jermell Charlo and Devin Haney, sitting at 9 and number 10. Right? You got them sitting at 9 and number 10, right? Ricky, what's good, Rick? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Rick. Glad you can make it. TWT is in the building. Shout out my guy, Miss Cassandra. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Miss Cassandra, right? But I digress. So Devin Haney been sitting at 10 for a minute, right? But you got Gervonta Tank Davis, who just beat, Ryan Garcia. With Gervonta Tank Davis getting that big win over Ryan Garcia, right? It's going to be hard to leave. It's going to be, shout out my guy, Ricky Williams. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. With Gervonta Davis getting that big win, right? It's going to be hard for you to leave Gervonta Tank Davis out of these top 10s, these pound for pounds and stuff, right? But look, they put Jermell got an undisputed. They put him 10. Devin Haney got an undisputed. They put him 10, right? Notice they leave a guy, Vasyl Lomachenko, at number 7 over another guy in Josh Taylor, who was also undisputed at a point in time. Now he only has one belt, and they still got Josh Taylor with those controversial wins, right, over Jermell, Devin, and Gervonta Tank Davis. So now the new Ring Magazine pound for pound list dropped, right? And they have took Devin Haney completely off the list, right? That's one travesty, but I want y'all to stay with me, right? There's one travesty. With Gervonta Tank Davis win, they slide in Gervonta Tank Davis at 10, right? But you drop Devin Haney, who has undisputed, right? And look, this is the play. This is the play for the Ring Magazine, right? The reason that you slot Jermell and Devin and Tank in at 10 each time, at 9 and 10, and you never put them above Lomachenko, right? You never let them lap Lomachenko, right? That's because the next time one of those guys have a fight, you could just alternate Jermell, Gervonta, and Devin, right? You could just alternate two undisputed champions, right? And possibly the biggest name fighter in boxing, right? You could just rotate them three at the bottom of the list, right? But the reason you drop Devin off the list and you add Gervonta is because you're really planning to drop Gervonta off the list again. Facts, Ricky. Facts, Ricky. And though what I was saying when I begun. He said, YouTube kicked me, real talk. And that's messed up, Don. And though what I was saying when I begun, Ricky, it's really all subjective, right? And I feel like my pound for pound list or your pound for pound list hold more weight and hold more credit than theirs because we don't work for nobody. You get what I'm saying? But the reason you slot those guys so low at 9 and 10, right? The reason you take a Devin Haney off, because you got to put Gervonta in there. You got to say, well, I did put Gervonta in the top 10. He was in the top 10, right? The reason you do that is because you know that you're not gonna let either one of those guys jump Lomachenko, because Lomachenko is your golden goose. He's Ring Magazines and he's ESPN's golden goose. And you know, right? If I put Devin Haney in the top 10, right? You know, if I put Devin Haney, Javante Tank Davis, and Jermell, you know what I mean, 8, 9, 10, right? I have to take Lomachenko off the list completely. But the reason you drop Devin is because Devin is about to fight Lomachenko. So that way, Lomachenko could take another loss, right? Because Lomachenko got more losses than anybody in this top 10 pound for pound, right? Because that way, if you leave Lomachenko at number 7, right, after Devin Haney beat him up, all you go do is you go kick Javante Tank Davis back off the list. You go give Javante Tank Davis the boot. So you putting Javante Tank Davis up here after this Ryan Garcia fight at number 10 to act as if, oh yeah, we acknowledging Javante Tank Davis. We giving him his credit. We giving him his credit. You see, he was on that pound for pound list, but we had to put Devin Haney back up there because Devin Haney beat Lomachenko. You get what I'm saying? You basically using one sword against another sword, right? At first, it was Jermell Charlo that you guys was keeping out of the top 10. You had Tank in there, you had Devin in there, right? But once Jermell got undisputed, you was like, well, okay, we got to find a new guy to take out of there. So y'all took Devin Haney out of there, right? But once Devin Haney got that WBC title, right, y'all had to find a new route to go. So you said, well, we taking Tank back out because Tank ain't fought nobody, right? But now Tank fought Ryan Garcia. You got to throw Tank back in there. But now you go take Devin Haney out at number 10, like he don't deserve to be higher than 10 or 9 or 8. Like Jermell don't deserve to be in the top 5. You know what I mean? Like, take a look at your top 5. You got Canelo Alvarez in the top 5, and you got Dimitri Bivol number 6. How was Canelo Alvarez ranked above Dimitri Bivol when Dimitri Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez? Right? You got Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko both. You got Canelo Alvarez and Lomachenko both who have taken losses lately. Jermell ain't took no loss. Javante ain't took no loss. Devin ain't took no loss. How are those guys stuck in these rankings? It's like you got Canelo 5 and Vasily Lomachenko 7 forever. Yeah, for real. Remember, name me a list, right? Name me a list. And not so much Canelo, right? But even Canelo to a degree, right? Name me a list where you saw a list and Lomachenko and Canelo wasn't on it. You know what I mean? Name me a list where you saw they wasn't on it. Lomachenko most definitely does not deserve to be in this Ring Magazine pound for pound. But the reason you keep him at 7 above a Jermell Charlo, a Tank, a Devin, and a Josh Taylor, right, is because that's your golden goose. They never plan on taking Lomachenko out. You could still praise Lomachenko, right? You could still praise Lomachenko. You could still keep him on that list if he never moved from number 7. Even if Devin Haney beat him, you got to add Devin. Y'all just go drop Javante and you go throw Devin back in there and say, well, we got Jermell in there, but we had to put Devin in there because he beat Lomachenko and he on the pound for pound list. Lomachenko should not be on that pound for pound list at all. It's like they're giving us a little bit, right, trying to fool us. Yeah, we gonna put Javante on there, but we took Devin out. And after Devin have his fight, we go put Devin back up there and we go take Javante off. You get what I'm saying? Tell me this, right? The undisputed champions of this era, right? Josh Taylor, Jermell Charlo, Devin Haney. Tell me how you got the undisputed champions of this era ranked behind Lomachenko if it's not good for your business. Not good for boxing, right? If it's just not something that's good for your business, right? Oh, let me let my dog outside, y'all. Hold on. My bad, I digress. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on in. I got 19 people in the building. I got 17 likes. I know it's been more than 17 of y'all been through here because it's 19 of y'all in here right now. So I need all y'all to hit that thumbs up for your boy when you slide on in. True Allah. Everybody right now, Hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. I know there's other people live, right? I know, we everybody going to work and stuff. But y'all help get your boy right while y'all here, man. 19 of y'all here, 17 likes. Y'all know y'all doing your boy dirty, right? But I digress. But so I see the play, right? I see the play for this Ring magazine. What's good, True? Shout out my guy, True Allah. What's good, True? Appreciate you sliding through, but right? The reason that you never take Loma, off these lists, right? Because if you take Loma off, because Loma really should be off, even if Canelo is supposed to be top 10, right? I have no argument with Canelo being top 10. I have no argument with Monster or New Way being top 10, right? Because he's an undisputed champion as well. It's the places that y'all got these people ranked and the reasons y'all got these people ranked in these spots. What's good, Knockdown? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Knockdown. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy when you roll on there. Shout out my guy, Knockdown Boxing. Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Knockdown. What's good? Shout out my girl, Cassandra. Appreciate you sliding through. Right? So I see the play, man. Y'all trying to pretend y'all giving us a bone. Y'all trying to pretend that y'all rocking with what's going on now. Y'all trying to pretend that y'all rocking with the movement. But really what y'all doing is y'all got the 3 undisputed champions, right? And Gervonta Tank Davis. Y'all got Josh Taylor. I'm throwing Josh Taylor in there too, because ain't no reason Josh Taylor should be ranked under Vasyl Lomachenko. Right? Y'all got Josh Taylor, Charlo, Gervonta, and Devin ranked after Lomachenko. And Lomachenko got a lot more recent losses than any of them. Lomachenko lost to a dude who not even on this list. So how is Lomachenko on this list? And then after Vasyl loses to Devin, y'all go slide Devin in at 10 and drop Gervonta Tank Davis, man. That ain't cool. Like, that's why these lists is flawed, right? Because you see Gervonta Tank Davis name up there, you think, oh yeah, right, Gervonta up there because of their round win. But then you look and see, damn, Devin Haney not on the Ring magazine. How is Devin Haney? Look, y'all, watch this. Who is the Ring magazine champion? Who is the Ring magazine champion at the 135-pound division? Watch this. Who is the Ring magazine champion at the 135-pound division? No, Lomachenko fights at 135 as well. The Ring magazine champion at 135 is Devin Haney. You got Lomachenko who fights at 135, the same division that Devin Haney is in, but the Ring magazine champion isn't ranked on the Ring magazine pound for pound list. But you got a guy at 135 ranked on the Ring magazine pound for pound list who don't have not a single belt, not even the ring belt in their division. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. How do you put your actual champion logo? Right. How is the actual champ number 11 and Lomachenko is number 7 for the Ring magazine? Cassandra, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. But I see the play though. The play is y'all not trying to have the play is y'all not trying to have Devin Haney, Jermell, and Gervonta all on the list at the same time. That's the truth of the matter. Is for whatever reason, right? Y'all not trying to have Jermell, Gervonta, and Devin on the list at the same time. Now, what do those fighters got in common? They like, we already got Earl and Bud up there. Now we can't have too many. Like, the room can't be too dark. Right? They like, the room can't be too dark. We already got Earl and Bud at the top. We already got Earl and Bud at the top. We can't have the world thinking that, the brothers run boxing by putting all these black people on these lists. I'm just gonna be, that's what it is. We can't have them thinking that the prisoners is running the yard. You know what I mean? We can't have all these faces. He's a question. Didn't they try to stiff Dale at the same time on some bull crap? Yeah, they tried. That was a while ago. Yep, for the ring belt. Yep, facts. Yep, for the ring belt. Yep, they did. So now we about to look at ESPN list. We're gonna look at ESPN list real quick because I ain't gonna keep y'all in here too long. Now, let me show y'all what ESPN was on. Let me show y'all what ESPN on their list, right? So now let me tell you why some of these people. Now, it's a surprise on her too. It's a surprise on her, right? But then it's a bunch of course, right? So this is another, right, accredited pound for pound list. Ring Magazine is an official accredited pound for pound list, right? Those are what they officially go by. Now, I explained earlier, a lot of the pound for pound is just, pretty much opinion, right? But this is ESPN top ranks accredited pound for pound list. I said earlier, a lot of people don't get these pound for pound lists a whole lot of weight, right? Because the accredited list holders, right? They have stables of fighters. They have promotional contracted fighters that fight, for them. So why wouldn't I put my fighter on these lists that I create officially, right? D Freak, what's good, D Freak? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. TW10 in the building. What's good, DS? Appreciate you sliding through. Hey, y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all hit that thumbs up for you, boy. We finna go on work down this ESPN list. We finna go and work down this ESPN list. Now listen to this, right? Listen to this. Now, if I'm one of those people, right, who don't give these lists, right, the who don't take these official pound for pound list serious, because I feel like they're skewed to put their own fighters on these lists over the best fighters. Could y'all blame me? Listen to this. We just went through the Ring Magazine rankings, right? Ring Magazine don't even get their Ring Magazine champion ranked on the Ring Magazine list, and they got a guy who ranked under him in the same division on the list, right? So Ring Magazine made it easy. We just they exposed themselves. Y'all don't even got y'all Ring Magazine champion ranked above Lomachenko, who he about to fight. Solely because y'all want to keep Lomachenko on their list after he get beat up by Devin, right? And y'all gonna knock Gervonta or Jamel off that list. Two deserving fighters. Y'all got Josh Taylor even more, right? Ring Magazine got Josh Taylor ranked above them Jamel and Devin. And he not even undisputed no more. He got plenty of controversial losses. But y'all gonna keep a Taylor. Y'all gonna keep a Josh Taylor and a Vasil Lomachenko ranked above or Gervonta or Devin and a Jamel. It ain't no coincidence, right? But I digress on Ring Magazine. Let's get to the ESPN list, right? ESPN number one, right, is Terrence Crawford, right? Terrence Crawford has yet to face Terrence Crawford has yet to face a champion at the 147-pound division, right? Terrence Crawford has only faced one guy, right? Terrence Crawford has only faced one guy ranked in the top 10 welterweight in the last 4 years, right? And that's Sean Porter. You know what I mean? And that's Sean Porter. Avanesian was not ranked in the overall welterweight weight top 10. Not overall top 10. Jose Benavidez was not ranked overall in the top 10. Kell Brook was not ranked overall in the top 10 when Bud fought him. Sean Porter was ranked overall in the top 10, but he was halfway retired. You know what I mean? So ESPN, right, who's Bud Crawford has had every fight of his career with ESPN, right? Bud Crawford has a long-term relationship with ESPN, right? ESPN has Bud Crawford ranked number one. ESPN guy. Anyway, ranked number two. ESPN guy. You got Errol Spence ranked number 3, right? Which is surprising to me. ESPN got Errol ranked number 3. That's wild. I wasn't expecting it. Shout out ESPN, right? Still a little off, but he's ranked high, right? Shout out ESPN. They got Canelo Alvarez ranked number 4, right? That's wild. I think that's strictly, a money man situation with Canelo right now. Number 4, that's pretty high, right? Then you got number 5, Tyson Fury, ESPN connection, right? So you got 3 out of the top 5 guys, Terrence Crawford, Inoue, Tyson Fury, all with ESPN connections on the officially accredited ESPN ranking, right? And then you got Alexander Usyk, right? Number 6. How was Usyk ranked after Fury when Alexander Usyk is the champion in the heavyweight division? He got 3 titles to Fury 1. Just like Earl got 3 titles to Terrence Crawford 1, right? But Fury worked for ESPN, and so does Terrence Crawford. So of course, Earl Spencer Usyk not gonna be ranked above them, right? But I digress. Then you got Arthur Butterfield, ESPN. Then you got Dmitry Bivol at number 8, right? Then you got Vasil Lomachenko at number 9, ESPN. And then you got Shakur Stevenson at number 10, ESPN, right? So I look at the Ring Magazine list, right? Ring Magazine has, a list. And they don't even have their own champion ranked in the top 10. But y'all expect me to take their accreditation seriously. I look at another officially accredited pound for pound source. Y'all got 21 people in the building. Can I get all 21 of y'all to hit that thumbs up? I got 21 people in here. I got 25 likes. I know more than 25 of y'all been through here. If y'all could do your boy a favor, hit that thumbs up for your boy. If it's your first time, don't make it your last time. Let YouTube know that we live. Let YouTube know that we talking this good boxing. Greatly appreciate y'all sliding through this thing, right? But I digress. So let's just do a tally real quick, right? Let's do a tally. Tally here, there, boy. Let's do a tally, right? So we got 1 ESPN fighter, 2 ESPN fighter, 3 ESPN fighters, 4 ESPN fighters, 5, 6. 6 out of the 10 fighters on the ESPN officially accredited pound for pound list are top ranked fighters, right? Again, no Devin Haney, right? And on ESPN list, they don't have Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo is undisputed champion at the 154-pound division. Now, let me tell you how to play with this, and I'm going to stay on that because that's where the play come in at with them. Jermell Charlo is undisputed at 154-pound division, right? ESPN doesn't have Jermell Charlo on their list at all. You know what I mean? They don't have Jermell Charlo, on their list at all. You know what I mean? Matter of fact, let's go to it. Let's go to it, Brown. Let's go to it. Because I thought I was on the updated one. Let me see if I can find it. I thought that was it. That wasn't it? Let's see. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that was it. Says let me check that IG. Because that was on Twitter. Let me check that IG. Let's see. ESPN boxing. Oh, that thing get. I'm finna go on that IG. I'm about to send it to you. I got it. Here we go. Pound for pound. Yep. Terrence Crawford anyway. Alexander Usyk. Errol Spence. Canelo Alvarez. Dmitry Bivol. Tyson Fury. Arthur Butterfield. Shakur Stevenson. Devin Haney. Right? And then this what they said. This what ESPN said. Gervonta Tank Davis barely misses out on cracking the latest ESPN pound for pound list. Right? So hear me out. Hear me out. Remains no Jermell Charlo on this list. Jermell Charlo is the undisputed champion at the 154-pound division, right? And you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Still got 6. So you got 6 out of the 4 guys. You got 6 out of the 4 guys on this ESPN list ranked for ESPN. You got. Now, the good part is they got Lomachenko off the list. So Lomachenko not on their list, right? But let's look at the top of this list. You got Terrence Crawford and you got Monster Inoue 1 and 2, right? Like I was saying earlier, Terrence Crawford ain't fought a guy ranked in the top 10 welterweight in 4 years outside of Sean Porter. He got one fight against a top 10 welterweight in 4 years, Terrence Crawford. Y'all got him number 1, right? Because he's historically an ESPN fighter. Y'all got Monster Inoue ranked number 2. Now, Monster Inoue is brand new, undisputed champion, right? Brand new, right? But Monster Inoue's resume doesn't hold the merit to justify him being above Alexander Usyk, right? Y'all got Crawford and Inoue 1 and 2 above Usyk and Errol Spence. Now, if I watch boxing, which I do, right, I ask myself, why would you put Terrence Crawford and Monster Inoue above the heavyweight champ with 3 belts, right? And the welterweight champ with 3 straps. The 2 highlight divisions of boxing, at least in recent times, right? Heavyweights will always be, the best division, right? And then you got 147, the division that Floyd Mayweather made popular, right? 147, 154, right? You got the 2 hottest divisions, right? And you got them 3 and 4. Like me, if you thinking like me, I'm looking at this list and I'm saying Alexander Usyk and Errol Spence should be 1 and 2. The only reason you would put Crawford and Monster Inoue 1 and 2 on your list, maybe is if they work for you, maybe is if you're supposed to promote them, maybe if they're signed to you, maybe if they fight on ESPN, right? Why would I put a guy like Alexander Usyk or a guy like Errol Spence who work for other rival companies number 1 on my list when this is my list? Of course, I'm gonna promote my own fighters like Terrence Crawford, Monster Inoue, Tyson Fury, Peter Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney. Now, rightfully so, those guys, may deserve to be top 10, right? But how could you leave out Jermell Charlo? Why wouldn't you put another undisputed champion on the list, Jermell Charlo, right? I could argue, again, how was Canelo Alvarez ranked above Dimitri Bivol on all these pound-for-pound lists if Dimitri Bivol beat him? Canelo Alvarez is the only fighter on this list with a recent loss, right? And they still got him ranked in everybody's top 5. You know what I mean? He's ranked in everybody's top 5, right? Basically, this EP was simply just bringing light to the fact how, most of these pound for pound lists are a joke. These pound for pound lists really should be called pay for promotion. These pay for promotion lists, because that's what it's used as. Pay for promotion, right? No Cool Boy, no Jermell. You know what I'm saying? This paid for promotion. That's what pound for pound means. Paid for promotion. Who you want to promote? Because whoever you want to promote, that's who you go put on your pound for pound list. You know what I mean? That's why people say, oh, well, I'm pound for pound number 1. Pound for pound is simply an opinion. It's an opinion of, of a group of people. And they come up with these pound for pound lists. It's a magical, mythical list. There's no, criteria for pound. People don't think it's a criteria for Hall of Fame, but it really is. There is no criteria for pound because it's literally opinion based, right? And if a fighter works for me or he works for my company, my opinion about him can be swayed, or at least I can be swayed to say a different opinion, right, publicly, because I want to make my company or my fighter look good. You know what I mean? Why would I put Errol Spence above Terrence Crawford if I'm pushing Terrence Crawford? I want everybody to think that Terrence Crawford is better because he's my fighter. I'm not going to give Errol Spence free promotion on my platform, but these are the officially accredited pound for pound lists, Ring Magazine, ESPN. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do me a pound for pound list. You know what I mean? A little later in the wake of them dropping their new pound for pound list, because I don't work for nobody, right? And if I feel like, if people will listen to them, y'all dang sure could listen to these, a lot of these YouTubes and a lot of these bloggers, because a lot of them get their information from us anyway. You know what I mean? And we ain't in bed with you know what I mean, with these fighters. We ain't in bed with these, with these fighters or these promotional companies, right? Our opinion is more unbiased than ESPN opinion. You see, they got 6 fighters on their ESPN list. You see, Ring Magazine bias, they won't move Lomachenko from number 7. He been number 7 like 3 years. And he been lost and won and lost. You know what I mean? How you not have your own Ring Magazine champion ranked above Lomachenko and in the same division? How is Errol Spence 3 belts in the welterweight division, right? But you got Terrence Crawford ranked above him, right? How is Monster Inoue, ranked number 2, right? And Jermell Charlo is not even ranked on your list if you the ESPN. You know what I mean? Just got to see the play. Ring Magazine said, we going to put Tank number 10, right? They put Devin number 10 after he got undisputed. They put Jermell number 10 after he got undisputed. Tank beat Ryan Garcia in probably the biggest fight of the year, right? They put him number 10, right? But they got Josh Taylor and Vasil Lomachenko ranked above them. How? Vasil Lomachenko took a loss. Josh Taylor been stripped of belts. You know what I mean? And even if you keep Josh Taylor there, because he is one of the undisputed champs of this era, Lomachenko most definitely should not be ranked number 7. Anything, Lomachenko should be number 10, right? And after he loses to Devin Haney, he should be off the list. But you keep a guy like Lomachenko up there, so because when he loses to these guys, these Teofimos and these Devin Haneys, you keep him so high because after he loses, you can still keep him ranked on the list. And you'll push a guy like Javante off and say, well, he's not undisputed. I got Jamil, I got Devin, I got Josh Taylor up there. I took off Tank because Devin just beat Lomachenko, and Lomachenko was a good fighter. He was already ranked in the top 10 on the Ring Magazine. You get what I'm saying? So they justify you pushing Javante Tank Davis off, who you just put up there after he beat Ryan, because you had to. Because if you didn't, everybody was gonna look at you funny, and they know you was gonna be on the bullshit. But I see that you're still on the bullshit because you slide these people in at 10 just so you could kick them off at a later date. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna keep y'all in this thing too long. I ain't talked enough. Appreciate everybody sliding through this thing, man. Skin the hard way, 70. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. This the present. That's how you rock it. And I'm out. Look.